Hello, welcome to the Divine Connection reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It is a collective energy reading. It's not personal, so you may resonate with some things that are said and you may not resonate with anything. So take it as it is to you. So let's see. Divine Connection reading. What do we need to know? What do we need to know, please? Thank you. Sexuality, number 31. Somebody could be all about the physical here. Somebody could be in a physical sort of mindset here. Oh, bent one of my cards. Somebody could have been, or there could have been a relationship here that it was more physical than it was emotional. Perhaps that was somebody wasn't capable of going into their emotions. It was only a sort of physical level. What else do we need to know here in this divine connection and things? Okay. Maturity. Somebody could have just been lacking maturity, self respect. I'll read the numbers out in a wee minute. Luminosity. Manifestation. We have 31, 23, 28, 21, and 22. So the twos are very significant. So you may want to Google and see what 22222 means to you. Feel that there's something here that it was very sexual and somebody lacked the maturity, the spiritual maturity, the mental maturity to actually progress and take a relationship to another level other than just physical intimacy here. And I feel it's your energy that I'm getting here just had to walk away and leave this behind. And you've left it behind here and went and started to work on your own healing and see the things that you learned from this. Let's get a couple of these. What did you learn from this relationship? What were you taught here? Thank you. Destiny. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. So this is twin flame soulmate connection here. Abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. This person here that you walked away from didn't have the maturity to be with a relationship as powerful as this. Scared the life out of them, I think. No, I'm not taking others. Scared the life out of them. And I think it just made them, they were used to physical, and that's just proposal. They were just used to a physical relationship that anything above that was kind of like, I don't know what to do with this. An offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Nurture. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers, they'll flourish. Then I feel that you were very nurturing energy to this person. My throat just wanted to stop there. So obviously they weren't able to get the words out. Charisma, love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. There's just something here that's quite undeniable about you. And I feel here that even though you've taken separate ways from this person, these are the things that they still think about. Your nature of how you were with them and just things about you together. find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. This person wants a reunion here. They want to come back together again with you here. What else here? Heartbreak. Heartbreak is a part of the human experience. It will pass. Somebody's now experiencing that they had their person and they let them walk away here. Let's see. What do I want to say? We'll ask their higher self rather than their 3D self, because if there's still separation here and you resonate with this, you haven't spoken to this person because this is what they're thinking about you. So they're obviously not verbalizing it. Maybe they're not capable of it yet. Maybe this has only started for them, this journey, this maturing in a way here. They're still not capable of coming forth and saying to you what they really truly want to say here. So let's see if these cards tell us anything. You deserve better than them. Could this be a friend? I want to treat you the way you deserve. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Well, that's a good sign. You deserve better than them. And then I want to treat you the way you deserve. I feel this is maybe more them saying, you deserve better than how I treated you. They're now seeing that. There could also be somebody around them that has sort of said this to them, like, you didn't deserve the collective, the way you treated them. There could be a friend saying it to this person. Well, it's good then that they need to know they need to work on their head. You've went away and worked on yourself, so it's good to see that this is coming into play now. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. So they're watching you. I'm not taking all. Give me a couple more here. What do they want to say? They're watching you. So if you're on social media or whatever you're up to here, they're watching you. I know that we have a soul connection, so they know they've been awoken to it. They now know whether I would imagine somewhere on some level when you were together with them, they knew, but they weren't on the maturity level to be able to comprehend what the relationship was. What else do they want to say, please? What else do they want to say? Please and thank you. Thank you. I'm on my way to you. I can't let you go. So there may be incoming. Oh, underneath the deck, I got caught up in a karmic relationship. They may be with somebody else here. And it's maybe taken that relationship, which would be vastly different to the type of energy they felt with you. It may have taken them to be in that relationship to have woken them in a way to be like, actually, I had my person. That was the kind of energy, that's the kind of nurturing, you know, um, personality that I wanted. There's something here about the charisma, there's something about your personality and how you were able to communicate with each other, you know, whether you laughed a lot together or I think it's just maybe the way you are. It's just, you can have a laugh, but if somebody kind of needs to be told what's what, you'll tell them what's what. There's something about they like the way you operate that you are with people here. Tell us about this person here, this past person. What's happening here? Wheel of Fortune. What do we need to know here? Four Cups. Whatever this, whatever took place between the two of you had to happen this way in order for this person to wake up here. Two of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune's here, so they may be going through karma with this. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. They may be experiencing some karma at the minute, but it has woken them up here. Eight of Cups. They're wanting to walk away from this situation that they're in. They're wanting to completely end it, put an end to it. They may have been betrayed here in this relationship. They may have been hurt here by this other energy that they're with. They're heavily burdened. We've got the two tens here, Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. That's some pretty heavy energy here. Oh my word, three tens. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles here. If we get the Ten of Cups, it's like, what the hell? So it's like, it's nearly in every angle this person feels that they've been beaten down, stabbed in the back, betrayed, they've been left with a load of burden here. Ace of Wands in reverse. What they thought was a passionate new beginning is an absolute headache by the looks of it. Their finances are tied up. There's emotional burdens here. There's been deceit and a tower has hit. A tower has hit here, which has woke this person up. They were very immature, this person. There's a lot of immaturity here that they weren't able to cope or deal with your relationship with them in the appropriate way. And the separation here was necessary for you to go and work on things. You know, maybe you need to set better boundaries. Maybe you kept getting this person, letting this person away with things because you knew deep down what the relationship was. You knew what the tie was here, and you were like, one day they're going to wake up here and see that they have everything they ever wanted stand in front of them, but that just didn't happen. So you had to go away and say, right, I'm not going to allow myself to be, used as the doormat again, just because something is, my throat keeps sticking, just because something here is a divine connection, doesn't give this person the right to treat me whatever way they want. And it's also seeing the bigger picture here, that sometimes you got to, what is that saying? You got to lose them to know what you had, or something like that. There's something about, sometimes you've got to lose them to realise what you were holding. And that is exactly the situation here. You had to get out of the way to let this person deal with somebody else or in other situations, to sort of go, oh my God, like, I had this wonderful energy I was so happy with, but because I was so shit scared here of progressing with it, maybe it was a case for them was, is this too good to be true? With three here. Support, self-determination, and competition. I feel this person is now in a little bit of fear, wondering, have they got competition? Looking back now at your energy, and saying, like, there's no way other people are not interested in the collective here. self-determination and support. I like to look up self-determination. I want to see what this is about because I feel this is to do with the maturing a little bit. So let's see. Self-determination. 141. 141. Let's see. 141. Okay. Right. Here we go. Key things: becoming aware of who determines one's own life, getting to know and gaining self determination. Self determination, being in harmony with oneself, deciding about oneself, not about others, going on one's own way. The relationship potential lies in accepting and respecting our freedom of self determination and that of our partner. The adventure. Within relationships, it can be the case that one of the partners basically makes all the decisions. They decide what to buy, where to go on holiday, how to raise the children, what film to watch, while the other person agrees to everything, which can lead to self sacrifice or frustration at some point. I feel that that's what went on in this relationship when you were with this person. You done everything to please them. They made the decisions about what they wanted to do, what they wanted to eat, where they wanted to go. They done everything and you just went along with it because you just wanted to make them happy. So in no point here were your needs met, which is what you've went and worked on here. Maybe you have the feeling that you have given up self determination within your relationship, that you cannot live it, or that your partner currently has this feeling. Where does the issue of self determination show up in your life or relationship right now? Let me see. There's more. Behind the scenes, an excessive need for harmony can lead us to accept anything just to escape the situation of disharmony or conflict. So this may have been what you experienced. You just went along with it rather than rattling the cage here. If we act against our own inner voice in doing so, we surrender our self determination to somebody else, which in the long run can lead to either self abandonment and or frustration and also have a negative impact on the relationship. Our harmony is accordingly only maintained in the moment. In the long run, we are more likely to accumulate some repressed needs, desires, or goals that will want to be discharged at some point. Yeah, so it just like it goes great, okay, for a while. I can deal with this, but then it's just like it's that whole thing of the more that you just let something happen, the more people take because the boundary's not there. So this sort of, not saying just going along with the flow to make somebody else happy. Self pleasing, not self pleasing, people pleasing. You just wanted to make this person happy. And you thought just by going along with the flow of what they wanted, that would make them happy. But they actually had to do a lot of fixing internally here. There's a lot of maturity growing up had to happen here. And it looks like there's some karma being dealt here. I'm going to go to extend it with this. If you'd like to come along, the link will be below. I'm going to take a look at what we don't see coming here, any blockages that are in the way, and what the outcome is, and then we'll get some angelic advice to finish off. So if you want to come along, the link's down there.